watching Daytime Tea Time with Candice. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Alright you guys, so let's talk about Kehlani. If you didn't already know, Kehlani has announced that she is pregnant with a baby girl. After making this announcement, social media went crazy with excitement, but also with curiosity, wondering who the father of her baby is. Well, shout out to my new Instagram manager, I won't say her name, but she knows who she is, and she found out who Kehlani's baby daddy is. Well, I guess we'll say allegedly because Kehlani has not confirmed it, but we're 99.9% sure we know who it is. His Instagram name is J Young White, and I believe the J stands for Javon. Javon Young White is Kehlani's baby daddy. We can see on one of his Instagram posts that Kehlani was in the comment section saying, "Hey dad." That was an indicator that he's the baby father. And under another one of his posts, you can see that they're flirting, saying, "I love you." You get the picture. Okay, so there's a little bit of controversy going on because people were wondering, is he gay? Is he bi? Is he trans? Because on his Instagram, there's a picture of him clearly wearing makeup, wearing glitter, and the caption says, "Happy Pride." Well, Kehlani was on Queen Radio today, and she confirmed that the father of her child is bisexual. And we all already know that Kehlani is bisexual as well. So, they're both bisexual. Kehlani classified herself as queer. Okay, so if you missed Kehlani today on Nicki Minaj's show Queen Radio, I'm gonna let you listen to some clips of Kehlani explaining her relationship with her bisexual baby daddy. She first explains that she was dating females before she was dating males, that she is bisexual, and she's happy that she found a man who's bisexual as well. Check this out.
Hi, it's me, Kehlani.
Hi, Kehlani.
I started dating women before I ever dated men, and then I was really lucky to find a partner who was a bisexual male, and he really understands my queerness and my fluidity, and I really understand his, and we just really appreciate each other as human beings, and it's been really awesome to be understood.
So your partner is bisexual and you are bisexual?
Yeah.
Okay, so after she revealed that the father of her baby is bisexual, Nicki Minaj followed up by asking her what would be her response to people that automatically classify him as being gay. Because y'all know the double standard, when two girls are kissing, it's real sexy and it's like so cute and you're like, "Oh, she's just bi." But when you see two men kissing, gay, 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 gay. Y'all know that's how people be. Y'all know what I mean. Clearly there's a double standard when it comes to being bisexual. So Nicki Minaj asked her about it. Check out what Kehlani had to say about that.
We always look at men, if they're gay, if they're bisexual, we say, "Oh no, you're not bisexual, you're gay." With women, we say a woman can be bisexual. What do you want to say to people who's gonna say, "Oh my God, what do you mean he's bisexual? That means he's gay"?
Well, one, I am black. Two,
Okay.
Two, I think that it's not fair to apply any of these standards of sexuality onto gender because they aren't cohesive things. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not separate is really what I meant to say. Like you can't apply that to a woman and not apply to a man, vice versa. If you're gonna allow women to be explorative and free and identifying as one thing and accepting that and respecting that, then it's not fair to not respect that if a man says the same thing. Everybody's feelings are valid. Everybody's choices of who they love are valid. Everybody's sexual orientation is valid. And I think that, I don't know, it's not fair. So people are doing it to me right now online, saying it's completely shocking how I've identified as bisexual, identified as queer, and all of a sudden I'm pregnant. Like even if I was 100% a lesbian, that I still wouldn't be able to have a baby.
Right.
So I think just everybody should just mind their business when it comes to sexuality because it's nobody's business.
I love that. Mind your motherfucking business. You heard it here first. Period. Okay, Kehlani.
Nicki Minaj also went forward to ask her if they have any plans of getting married. The subject of marriage also brought up the conversation about relationships and how you view relationships based on what you saw growing up. Because Kehlani grew up with a single mom and Nicki Minaj grew up with married parents. And both Nicki Minaj and Kehlani are kind of on the fence when it comes to getting married. Check out that part of the conversation.
So do you plan on getting married?
I think that's something that I have to think about over time. I think that we're both kind of like working through understanding like what marriage means to us and things like that. But it's definitely something that we've talked about, and yeah, I think it's something that we both have to like grow up a little more and think about more, because we love each other, and taking it, you know, to as a tie to the government is a whole nother next step. But
yeah, I have mixed feelings about it, and I don't know. I think it's because my parents have always been married, and that's all I've ever seen, and I always feel like, I don't know, but
see, there's no married people in my family, and there's actually no double parent like homes.
Wow.
It's like a single mom. So I'm just now even experiencing like how it feels to have like a present male in a household, like be willing to like be a father. So it's pretty awesome. I'm like breaking a cycle.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to hear you say that. I'm happy that people realize that it's our job, right, as women of this generation, to break those cycles that we saw, you know. And if it's not, and if it wasn't done right, even though it may have appeared right to the world, if it wasn't done right, you do it again, you do it over, and like, you know, no matter what your grandmother or mother did. So but I think, isn't that interesting though, that you and I have different views on marriage, and we both just acknowledge that you saw one thing growing up and I saw one thing. So I just want to show people how much your household and upbringing influences how you act when you're an adult, and your own morals and shit.
Completely. And I think that it's really dope that you can hear a different opinion from somebody and be able to acknowledge that how they were raised and what they saw 100% affects that, and to just take that as like, okay, I respect how you feel, and that there's something I can take away from it, rather than everybody
judging.
Placing what their beliefs are on everybody else.
Nicki Minaj also asked Kehlani if her and her partner have an open relationship, if they're swingers or not. And y'all, Nicki Minaj low-key was shooting her shot. She was flirting with Kehlani a little bit. Check this out.
Amazing. So do you guys, and I don't want to assume this because of that, but do you guys have an open relationship, or do you guys swing, or what?
I think that I think it's too early in our partnership, because we were friends for a very long time first, and then we became partners. And I think that when you make decisions like that to open things up, it isn't like something you necessarily do right in the beginning. So maybe in the future, who knows what holds, you know, what it holds for us, and openness. But I think we really listen to each other, and if that was one of our wishes, that we would adhere to that and be really, I don't know, sweet and kind in the process. So
I want to commend you on being so open and honest. I mean, I don't think you understand how much you being open and honest is probably going to help people who feel so much fear about sharing their truth, you know. So I want to just shout you out for that, number one. Number two, you a bad bitch. What's your type, and would you ever have, like, you know, hollered at me? You know what I'm saying? Would you have hollered at the kid?
Oh my goodness, I literally was just tweeting your photos. I think I put it on my Instagram story, and there was like, not a chance, it's like, she's out of your league.
Oh no.
Dream. I can dream. You're gorgeous, and I love the boss mentality, and that you've always pioneered, you know, everything that you stand for, and you're not afraid to be outspoken, and that's awesome.
Thank you very much. And you are not afraid to be open and honest. And thank you very much for calling into Queen Radio. I just wanted to let you know that on behalf of Queen Radio and the bars of my fans, we are fully supportive of you. We're wishing that God bless you with a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. And
thank you so much. Have
you named her yet?
I haven't named her yet. We have ideas. We have a list, but we know that that's so special because the name holds so much weight. But I'm sure when I get the hang of it, it'll be out there, because I cannot hold water.
Because I saw they was trying to leak the information yesterday, so I said, oh, okay, Kehlani probably had to leak it today because she don't want nobody breaking that news before her. Is that why you wanted to say it today?
No, what's really funny is I've had a couple really crazy run-ins with whether it be like associates or places that I've gone and somebody seeing me and I just felt like it was coming. So I really wanted to experience how it feels to be a pregnant woman who gets to share her news like any other pregnant person gets to share her news herself, you know? So it was really awesome for me to be able to like break it before anybody else like sees me out at the grocery store or some shit.
What was your reason for keeping it private for the last 4 months? And when did you learn you were pregnant? Like, how many months were you when you learned you were pregnant?
I was 3 weeks when I found out I was pregnant because we planned it and it only took a week, which is why I feel like...
Ooh, that's potent.
I'm real fertile. Which is why I feel like this baby was already planning on coming into my life sooner than later, because it takes some people a very long time, and for me it only took the first cycle of ovulation. And I waited so long because I just didn't have like a real belly yet, and then it came overnight and it was like, okay, if I want to go and like go to the beach and not worry about having a swimsuit on, if I want to go to the grocery store, then I really would like to do that with no fear. So that's why I announced it now, but I waited because it was kind of pointless before. I don't know, it was nice to have to myself.
Absolutely. Sometimes the best things are in life, in our lives, are the things that nobody else knows, right?
Exactly, and we all got a bunch of those.
Now, at the very end of this conversation, Nicki Minaj actually offered to do a song with Kehlani. She said that she has a song that she wants her to listen to, and she wants to work with her. Check this out.
So look, I have a record that it's this other thing I'm gonna hit you about. Somebody asked me to do something for their project, and I was thinking about some girls for it. And of course, I think, you know, you have such a great voice. So I'll hit you, you know, after. Yeah, I'll hit you. I was thinking, but I've been like I don't be wanting to hit somebody unless I know it's for sure. But since you called, I will at least let you hear it, and we'll build from there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
All right, Mama. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Alright, you guys, so that's about it. That was pretty much the entire conversation with Kehlani. I edited it a little bit because they were talking about a lot of different things, but that's what I chose to put in this video. You guys know what I do. I always let you have the information first, and then I always follow up with my opinion. Now, my personal opinion about Kehlani being pregnant by a man who's bisexual, I don't have any problem with her doing that because that's her. That is her choice, that is her life, and who am I to judge? Now, would I ever be with a man who's bisexual? No, and that's just me. I'm just saying. But anyways, I am very happy for Kehlani that she is pregnant. I wish her a very happy and healthy pregnancy. I wish her all the best. Alright, you guys, I'm done with this. I need to know what y'all think. What do y'all think about Kehlani being pregnant and being pregnant with a man who's bisexual? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, alright? Bye.